Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here. And as a lot of you know, I do travel quite a bit, whether it be to a phone launch event, a tech conference, or even just vacation on my own. And I wanted to go ahead and talk about the different tech that I bring with me on all of these trips. Now I will slightly tailor the tech I bring with depending on the type of trip I'm going on, but overall there are a group of things that I always bring with me. So I want to go ahead and talk about all of the things I'm bringing in my tech backpack for 2019. Let's get started. To start, would like to show off the bag that I'm actually using, and this is the Herschel Pop Quiz backpack. And this kind of just reminds me more of a backpack I would use for school. It doesn't have any of those tech features. It's not classified as an actual tech backpack, but I do find that it suits my needs. I don't necessarily need all of those side extra compartments and features. In the main compartment, you have a slot for up to a 15-inch laptop, which is covered in felt. So very soft touch feel. You know it's gonna cover your laptop just fine. You just have some space here. And then you do have a water bottle, which I'm not a fan of it being on the inside. I'd rather have the water bottle slot be on the outside. Up at the top here, you do have another felt slot, maybe for sunglasses, maybe a watch. In my case, I'll usually throw an extra phone in here at the top, just because I know it's felt and not gonna scratch up the phone. And like I said, very basic, one simple compartment here on the front. Now in here you do have a zipper for certain things, a couple compartments, maybe for a pen. And then one nice thing is a key clip here. So I always put my keys on here when I'm traveling. So when I get home, I don't have to fumble around in the slot for it. I can just kind of know they're gonna be hooked onto the key slot. Let's move on to what I actually put in my tech backpack. I did take some stuff out for the sake of showing you the compartments. Now, the laptop I have right here, the Huawei MateBook X Pro, which I have been a huge fan of for a while now. And this is actually one of my favorite Windows laptops I've ever used right here. It really does suit my needs, specifically when I travel. And of course, it being so thin and light, it does not weigh down my backpack at all. The MateBook X Pro is a very good looking display, of course, with those minimal bezels, a 13.9-inch screen at 3000 by 2000 resolution. You can get the MateBook X Pro in an i5 or i7 variant. I will link to everything I mentioned down below in the description so you can check that all out. Now you can also get it up to including an NVIDIA GeForce MX 250 graphics card, which is really nice because I can actually use it for some gaming as well. So if I know I'm gonna have some downtime in the hotel room, I could just go ahead and use it to play some games. This laptop also has a touchscreen along with quad speakers, which actually produces a good amount of sound considering how small this laptop actually is. And as you know, I really appreciate the support you give me and my channel. So this time, Huawei is really hooking it up with a brand new i7 MateBook X Pro laptop for one of you guys to win. You're really gonna wanna enter this giveaway because this laptop is very good. It's extremely quick, snappy. Like I said, you can even play games on it. So definitely enter to win. The link will be down below. All you have to do is enter through Gleam. Be sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. And then of course, again, huge shout out to Huawei for hooking one of you guys up with a MateBook X Pro. In the front pouch, I have a couple things. First of all, this battery pack. So I generally like to have battery power with me. Now this one has had some miles on it. You'll see it's got scratches all over it. I brought this on a lot of trips with me. This is the RAV Power Extreme series, which is a 26,800 milliamp hour battery pack, and it has served me well, holds a charge still, lasts for a long period of time. It does have some weight to it, of course, with how big it is, but for me, it's worth it just to not have to continuously have to keep recharging it. And then, of course, this braided cable I have connected to it is actually one that splits into a bunch of different connectors because I find that I will always need random ones. Of course, as of late, just the Lightning and USB Type-C. I'm actually considering buying one that has multiple USB Type-C connectors at the end, so that might be coming in a future tech bag video. But this is the brand that it is, Chafon. I don't know, I just bought it on Amazon. But as you can see, micro USB, 2 lightning ports, and a USB-C. Unfortunately, I've actually gotten a good amount of use of this micro USB charging port just because random things still use micro USB, including wireless mice. And speaking of chargers, I have used the Pixelbooks charger for a long amount of time. This is the one that I generally bring with me because the cable was so long and it does a good job at charging all of my USB Type-C devices. Now, of course, the MateBook X Pro had 2 USB-C slots and a USB-A slot. However, in case I need a couple extras, I have this dongle right here. This is the Aukey dongle with 3 USB-A slots. Now the big one for me is this guy right here. Having an Ethernet port, USB-C to Ethernet, is huge. Highly recommend getting that because you do get faster speeds when you connect via Ethernet in hotels. Even at convention centers, it's nice being able to connect to Ethernet when so many people are trying to use Wi-Fi. Something else I have in my bag, I don't use a crazy amount, but they're wired headphones just in case maybe my wireless ones die or I need to do some video editing and just plug this into the headphone jack. And then of course I bring a spare 3.5mm to USB-C dongle just in case I need that if one of the phones I'm testing out does not have a headphone jack, which way too many don't have right now. These are the AKG headphones that actually came with the Galaxy S10 Plus. Like I said, I don't use them a crazy amount, but it's nice that it has the braided cable. I feel like these would last a long time. Also in this pouch, I keep the Samsung Galaxy Buds, and I've been using these pretty much since they have come out. I'm a big fan of them. They fit in my ears. They stay in my ears when I'm moving, running, working out, or just traveling, of course. The battery lasts long enough for an extended period of a flight. And then of course the case holds a charge too if I do need a little bit of an extra charge. These next two things I actually use together quite a bit. However, I will use them separately occasionally, and they're both from the same company, Manfrotto right here. And this clip right here is just for a smartphone. So you can just go ahead and slide any size smartphone into this clip, and it has two separate holes to screw into a tripod. So I can screw it onto a main tripod mount on the bottom or the top, and then of course I actually can flip this out and angle the phone up if for whatever reason I need to. Now this right here is just a small little tripod that you can set up on a desk and maybe, like I said, have a phone in here and connect the phone to this little tripod and have it set up if I need another angle, or if I want to carry it around as a tripod to hold it as a stabilizer, I can. This guy is actually really well made. I do like the premium feel that it does have to it. I don't feel like it's going to break anytime soon, even if I open and close these all the time. And then of course this top piece will turn depending on how you want to use it, and you can angle whatever it is you have on your tripod, even a DSLR. And just to show you how this clip works, it's very easy. You could just go ahead and set your phone in there. It's very grippy, and I do not feel like the phone would ever drop out of this because it is actually very secure. Now in the main pouch right here, generally if I'm on vacation, I'll just throw in some extra clothes, but if I do need to bring some equipment, I can easily fit this travel tripod in there. This is actually from a company called Bonfoto. I just, like I said, bought it from Amazon right here. Works really well, has worked over a long period of time, gets fairly tall. I wish it got a little bit taller when extended fully, but the ball head actually will twist pretty easily. It's really nice for maybe some small pan shots without having to bring a heavy duty tripod. And then of course the last thing I have in the main compartment is the camera that I'm actually using right now. So I want to show off this mount with the phone clip in action. So if I'm recording a video for, let's say, and I want to go ahead and switch over to a mobile camera right here. I'm with the phone camera now, but this is the Sony a7 III, which fits fine in the backpack. With this lens even, I will bring this whole setup with, obviously minus the tripod there, but I've been very happy with this purchase of this camera. Also, finally, generally within this pouch, I use the Zoom H4n still with the lav clip that I have on now, which I'm talking into. This is what I will bring on trips with me, and then sometimes I'll throw in some extra AA batteries because that is what this takes. Battery life on this thing isn't the best as it was before, but I've had this for a good amount of time. I think it's about time for an upgrade. And in the off chance I have time to do some gaming on my MateBook X Pro, I will bring this mouse with me. Now this is the Logitech G903, and this is the mouse I actually use with my desktop. I've been a huge fan of this mouse. It is wireless. I charge it wirelessly with the pad. However, when I do take it with me, it's 100% charged because it wirelessly charges while I use it when it's on my desktop. And also it came with this little package, which is easy to bring with, to bring the USB adapter to it to just plug on into my laptop, and I can go ahead and start playing. Now, something I put in the main pouch only if I'm going on a vacation is this portable speaker right here. This is the Anker Soundcore 2, which I've been using for a good amount of time. It is very portable, fairly light. The sound quality it produces is very good considering the price point it's at as well. Like I said, I'll link to everything down below. but I've been using this for probably a year and a half now. I've been very happy with it. One final look at everything that I do include in my tech travel backpack. Yes, it does all fit inside of it. Again, I will swap some things out depending on the type of trip that I'm going on, but generally these are most of the things that I will bring with. Again, huge shout out to Huawei for including a giveaway in this video. Be sure to click the link down below if you would like to enter to win a i7 MateBook X Pro, so big giveaway there. And that's about it. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.